Every electrical system has one weak link, not by accident, by design. These tiny pieces of metal are calibrated to sacrifice themselves before the wiring in your car does. And for over 100 years, engineers have been redesigning that sacrifice. Early automotive fuses were simple glass tubes. Inside was nothing more than a carefully sized wire designed to melt at a predictable current. European manufacturers went a different direction, with ceramic, torpedo-style fuses. Back then, cars barely had electrical systems at all. A few lights, maybe a radio, and wipers if you were lucky. And these worked fine for the time. Then cars started changing. Power windows, fuel injection, air conditioning, electronic dashboards, and suddenly fuse boxes needed to hold a whole lot more circuits in a much smaller space. That's when the blade fuses arrived. Instead of a long glass tube, engineers flattened the design into a compact plastic package with two blades. Simple, cheap, and reliable. And eventually, nearly every manufacturer on Earth adopted some version of it. As electronics kept multiplying, the fuses kept shrinking. But while dashboards were shrinking, engine bays were becoming power hungry. Cooling fans, ABS pumps, high output alternators. Standard blade fuses weren't enough anymore. So engineers scaled the design upward into heavy current fuses like the maxi fuse, and eventually bolt-down styles like MIDI, MEGA, and ANL fuses. These aren't protecting little accessory circuits anymore. These protect entire sections of the vehicle, sometimes the whole car. Eventually, engineers ran into another problem: space. Modern engine bays became so crowded that even large blade fuses wasted too much room. So fuse designs evolved vertically. J-case and M-case fuses moved the current handling into compact cartridge designs that could pack tightly into modern fuse boxes. Same purpose, different engineering priorities. Smaller, denser, more efficient. And that's why there's so many fuse designs. They weren't created randomly. Each one exists because engineers were solving a specific problem for a specific era of automotive technology. Different shapes, different sizes, different packaging, but every single one exists for the same reason: to fail before something far more expensive does.